Good evening everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Wednesday the 16th of March 2022 and tonight I'm heading to Billingham Synthonia versus Carlisle City in the second round of the Ernest Armstrong Memorial Cup. So I'm sat in the clubhouse, it is wet outside, it is miserable, not expecting a big crowd at all at this game tonight, but you know what, in years to come when you're at sort of once in a lifetime experiences, you think back to nights like this, don't you? But anyway, going into this game, Sinners are currently 6th in Northern League Division 2, while Carlisle City at 8th, although I can't see either of these teams sort of regarding this game as a priority, to be honest with you. I know Carlisle City certainly aren't made sort of wholesome changes, to be honest, I sort of understand why. I've spoken long enough about some of my views on these competitions at the end of the tournament video last week. Obviously Carlisle City themselves have got that many games in hand on the sort of a shout getting in the playoffs, and that's got the Cumberland Senior Cup semi-final coming up. It's not been sort of the best sort of organisation in the world, but there you go. But there's a reason why I've chosen Company tonight and not got a new ticket, and that's because I used to do my undergrad in Carlisle, and while I was there, Carlisle City's club were great with me. Always sort of very hospitable whenever I went to Guildford Park, and whenever they're all sort of happy to let me come along with them on a team coaching out to away games, sort of free of charge now, which is always really great. Obviously back in them days, they're in the North West Counties League, so I went all over the place. I went to places like Bacup, Prestwich, Hayes, Nelson, Holker Old Boys, so I'm all over with them. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this tonight. Let's hope the game is pleasantly surprising. So the team's about to warm up at Billingham Synthonia, getting ready down here, and a very youthful Carlisle City getting ready in the distance over there. So here come the teams. Sinners are in the green and white, Carlisle City are in the luminous green. And we are underway. Oh! That would have been a bizarre goal. Oh, what a goal! Oh, offside. Oh. Oh. Good penalty.
Fair go. Shabby lad. Nah, it's gone.
Oh, save.
Half-time, Billingham Synthonia 4, Carlisle City 0, and to be totally honest with you, I would not read into this too much. It is essentially the close to full strength Sinners team up against basically Carlisle City's development squad. But to be honest with you, you've got to give a lot of credit to the young Carlisle City players out there that really sort of putting everything into it. But to be fair to Sinners, they are playing some really nice football, and the second goal in particular was an absolute cracker. To be honest with you, I do not blame City for these changes whatsoever. You look at the amount of games they've got to catch up with some teams. I mean, I think there's only Willington in Northern League Division 2 that have played less games than them. Not in the slightest bit sort of surprised by any of this so far, really. Just hope from a spectator's perspective that the manner of the scoreline doesn't mean that the second half's just going to be an absolute sort of dead rubber, sort of knock it about amongst yourselves exhibition, but I'll wait and see. Yeah. And things like that. Oh!
What's he flagging? Is he flagging a goal? Straight in off the corner. That linesman was flagging the goal, was he?
Yeah.
Is that how you're supposed to flag the goal? Because it looked like he was flagging offside to me.
Oh.
When it goes, we're just giving away. Actually, every goal's been a mistake.
Northumberland final because they're playing on a Thursday. Then play the final league game on the Saturday.
Yeah. Shildon.
I went to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going in. It has.
I can't remember the exact story. Oh.
Full-time, Billingham Synthonia 8, Carlisle City 1. As I mentioned at half-time, this scoreline is not a true reflection of sort of the difference between the two teams, to be honest with you. I think if it was both their first teams going at each other tonight, I think what you would have seen is a pretty close game, to be honest with you. Obviously, you look at in the league, City actually did the double over Sinners, so yeah, I mean, I'd like to hope for the sake of their sort of younger players that were out there tonight that they've sort of learned a lot from the experience. And to be fair, despite the sort of manner of the scoreline, I didn't think I thought they really did sort of work hard, and yeah, they certainly never gave up on it. And fair play to them to sort of keeping on going right until the end. But plenty of credit has to go to Sinners. As I said at half time, they were playing some pretty good football, and what was good to see is that in the second half, despite the fact they were home and dry, they didn't take the foot off the gas or anything like that. They kept going, kept trying to score goals. So yeah, interesting night there. And at the end of it all, it is Sinners that are going through, and they will face Easington Colliery away in the quarterfinals. So that'll be a very difficult game for them. But it was nice to catch up with everyone from Carlisle City again. All the best for the rest of the season, and I sincerely will be rooting for you to get promoted. But anyway, that is that for this video. I'll be back on Saturday with Boston United versus Gateshead. So another massive game there. We're sort of gunning for the title. Boston are hunting down York to try and get into the playoffs. So yeah, it's going to be a huge game, but looking forward to it. My first visit to Boston's new ground. Until then, take care, and I will see you later.